You're still single after the age of
No men's radar. There are no men approaching me in public or sliding into my DMs. They leave me alone. It's like I'm invisible to them.
Isn't that what women wanted all along? For men to leave them alone.
I think that women are afraid of becoming irrelevant.
baby girl. If you're still single after the age of 25, that's like playing hide and go seek. Except nobody's looking for you.
Older women complaining about things most men have gone through their whole lives is amusing. 70% of men can't be bothered anymore. You made your bed. Now lay on it.
If you're lonely in your relationship, there's usually a sense that you don't feel seen by your partner. And we're wired to feel distress from that. Back in our hunter-gatherer days, not being seen could get us. So it's not only emotionally painful, it's activating to our nervous system. It leads you to feel like you don't matter, like you're unappreciated.
It really you're not attractive because men completely ignore you, right? So you're a little unhappy because you're not getting any attention. But if you're mediocre looking, like I've been my entire life, you kind of get attention and then they fake pretend to like you just to use you, waste your time, use your body.
That's why men avoid women, so they won't be accused of things like using them.
So you're just wasting all of your time and you're deeply sad inside. And if you're lucky, you get angry and fight back and leave, like I did. But if you're really pretty, you get chased after all the time and sometimes in a scary way, but you get chased after, desired, promised, all the promises, but you live in delusional land.
Now I can guarantee that no woman is getting chased, as most men don't see them anymore.
When I was 55, I felt like I was starting to fade. I felt like I was starting to go invisible. There was something about what was happening in my mind that was starting to become very blurry. I felt dismissed. I felt ignored. I felt like I was washed up. I also felt like I was aging out of my work. I felt like I was flat.
Once women hit the wall, they feel flat, ignored, and invisible.
There are so many women that feel this way. It breaks my heart.
Men are literally so mean, and I guess sometimes it's like hard not to start completely losing hope because if I'm being honest, I had to start this over so many times because I can't remember the last time that I personally felt seen, that someone tried to see me.
And men don't even realize they're ignoring women because of how busy they are.
Um, the last time someone asked me about myself, and I can't remember the last time that I was treated like a person with a personality and feeling. Things. But if I'm being honest, I don't. Not in real life, not online, especially not online. The dating thing is one thing, but the people not even taking the time to like get to know you at all.
Men are not even trying anymore, and it confuses women.
I'm sorry. We're gonna get through this, period. But the people not trying to get to know you at all just makes you feel so like you just don't even feel real. Like it's like you're not even you're not a person.
Men know that time is money, so they cannot waste it on meaningless conversations.
It's really the feeling unseen at all times. Like, I wish in my perfect world that I would.
Yeah, man, I don't know why it keeps muting my mic. Like, I'm not even doing it. It's doing it on its own. So I have to keep watching for the mic being muted. I have no idea why StreamYard keeps doing that. I have no idea. But I'm glad you brought it up. But yeah, it's mostly about the video that this channel right here, Sigma Male, has going on. I don't know if I was in or out the whole time because it didn't show me that my mic was muted. But then I looked down and it showed that it was muted. I'm like, well, earlier it didn't say that. So I have no idea. If it is muted, don't worry about it. I have so many videos planned for today because this is my first official work day of the week. So whatever, you guys didn't hear in the beginning of the video from me, trust me, you'll be tired of hearing my voice by the end of the day. So, but it's mainly about making sure you can hear the audio from Sigma Male right here. He's cooking, man. He's cooking. Well, all I was saying when you couldn't hear me was this woman has a wide back and a thick neck. You can tell because she's only showing a corner, the small portion of her face. I know a boy right here zoomed it in, but she definitely wasn't showing her whole face. So why would she do this? You can still tell that she's big just from the little bit of features we can see here. These are big features, man. These features are not the features of a fit woman. There's a lot of extra skin going on here. It's real fleshy. I don't know what she was thinking, you know what I'm saying? This is what she was thinking. There's no real thought, she's just like trying to make sure she conceals herself while also talking junk. You're not going to be able to talk junk and conceal yourself up. Are you crazy? Yeah, you are crazy. I'm telling you, you're not. We're going to still call you out for being a thick neck, wide back. You're not going to get away with zooming in on your face. Your face is big. Your eye is big. That brow looks big. That cheek definitely looks big. Come on. I'm not going to let you get away with this. I'm not going to sit there and just bash men and not get any. You're doing it because you're not happy, because you don't get a real man that you want because you're overweight. You're overweight. You're overweight, my sister.
Would find, and that we all would find, man, that not only that see us, and I just wish that in a partnership, someone would do that same thing, like in a romantic partnership, like would just take.
I will agree with you today on this one. Yes, this is a very good podcast. And I've been watching him upgrade his stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to his channel.
The time to get to know me. Like, I feel like I'm always the one getting to know another person.
Women always used to say that
I was
they
making sure
wanted
the audio
men
was
to get
working.
us far away. And this is what happens when men go. These women are starting to feel what 90% of men feel every day. We men realize the financial cost isn't worth the reward.
One of the absolute worst feelings to feel in a relationship is invisibility.
Why is she snarling like that? Hold up now,
doesn't hear us.
Becky. Why is saber-toothed Becky over here snarling at the camera like that? I know those nostrils. Listen, man. Okay. Look. She got those nostrils flared, man. What the hell is going on, Becky? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are your nostrils flared? What's going on? Why are you so upset?
Doesn't understand us. It hurts. It hurts me when you don't see me. It hurts me when you ignore me. It hurts me when you are obsessed with your phone or video games, or you spend more time with your friends.
Making sure
Men
the audio is
living their
working.
lives upsets them. It's like they want men to care only about them.
Then with me, that hurts me.
Bro's doing such a good job cooking them. I don't need to. So I'm just gonna give some commentary, man. He's doing a good enough
It's
job.
really hard for us to say. It's really hard for us to admit. And sometimes we don't even know it ourselves. And so what we do instead is we act out in protest behaviors and we start complaining and we start criticizing and we start nagging. And instead of what we really want, right, which is to be seen and heard and understood, it actually pushes our partner away.
Yes,
That's
yes,
true. When women
yes.
complain all the time,
She still
men
needs to
run
stop
away.
flaring her nostrils, but
Women
yes.
have been invisible to me for the last 23 years. I seriously cannot be bothered with them.
The nagging, the endless nagging, and it's really just to drive you insane. It's to give her a reason to cheat. It's so like middle school, you know, like my son, like the girls he deal with in school type stuff. You know, like the chicks at his school that'll run behind him and throw his hair, you know what I'm saying, and then run away and go to her girls and giggle and all this weird stuff they're doing. These chicks, man, you know what I'm saying? They're lost. They're lost. It's almost, you almost feel sorry for them. You almost feel sorry for them. The nagging, maybe some of them nag, you know, to get you to do stuff. I don't think so. I think they know they need to sit down with us and be like, we need to have a conversation. And you'd be like, oh shit, what's up, man? Like, and then talk seriously. But the daily nagging, it's to piss you off, to give them a reason to go to their friends and be like, I have to cheat. I mean, I try to talk to them and da 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 da, and the only thing that's going to solve this problem is your girl taking a dick to the mouth. That's the way that she sees it. That's the only solution to the problem. I gotta go find, man. Look, dude, it's not worth it, man. Don't ask us why we're not doing it. Look at your own videos, man. Look at your own babbling videos.
Gentlemen, you don't need a woman to be happy. Chase your dreams. The world is your oyster. Enjoy it.
Do you feel invisible? Certain people, certain situations.
This chick, below average.
Well, I'm going to tell you something you're not going to want to hear. If you feel invisible or you have felt invisible, 100% of the time, it's your doing.
That's what they don't want to hear.
And I can say,
Dr. Was it Shahara? Whatever her name is, Shahara Ali or something like that. The one that Kevin Samuels talked about a lot. She's still putting content out. And she says this all the time. Mindset is still stuck at 14, 15 years old. Stuck right there, man. Just stuck. You know, she says you cannot be talking to her like she's your intellectual equal. I'm stating what this young woman says and has been saying for a very long time, and it stood the test of time. Okay. So, you know, a man right here ain't saying nothing crazy. He's spitting facts. Yes, that's where your mindset stops at about 14.
say that because it's exactly what I'm doing right now. I've literally made myself invisible in certain situations.
If men see women act this way, they will simply treat them the way they're showing.
And why do we do this? We also want to be seen. We also want connection with people. This wall that we've built to make ourselves invisible, it's also
the same wall she's going to hit.
Because we want other people to climb that wall.
Men simply don't have any
It's
reason
that
to
wall
climb
you running
that
into.
wall, which leads to women staying within that wall with no one.
Because if they climb that wall, then maybe we can trust them because they're taking the extra effort to be a part of our life.
Men don't have any reason to make
Gaslighting
extra
at its
effort
best.
anymore.
But of course, that doesn't work most of the time because you created this wall to be invisible. And that's exactly what you are. You are invisible to them. So if you truly
Facts.
don't want to be invisible anymore, you're going to have to let down your guard
Even if they do, it's too late.
and make yourself be seen.
Put on a little bit of makeup, sweetheart.
Why is no one attracted to me? Oh, friend. I go out, I look good. Do you enjoy doing all those things? No, because no one wants me. So that's an energy you're bringing to the table. Excuse me? I think the energy you put out there is the energy you attract. Please, I'm not the problem. They are.
Men can simply pick up on the energy these women are showing. So if it's negative, they don't go to them.
Don't vilify the people you also hope to seduce. But I've done my part. By what exists?
I say that all the time. How in the world are you always blaming us us for stuff, vilifying us, trying to make us seem like we're this, that, or the third, and then still trying to date us. What are you doing? Listen, I'm gonna talk about this. I got another video coming up. Studs, we welcome you back, arms wide open. Gentlemen, hear me out, man. There's a young man on TikTok that's been talking about this for quite some time. Or is it Facebook or Instagram? I don't know. But he's been talking about these studs, man. He has a good point. Most studs only been with a couple dudes. If you're not counting the one that probably traumatized them when they were kids, we're just not going to go there. We're just not going to go there. But you know what I'm saying? Maybe one, two. You know what I mean? If she's a real stud, maybe three tops. Man, they ain't taking no plastic toys or nothing like that. That's untapped resource right there. And they're talking about coming back to men. There's something about men, us, stigmas, because there's been other men out here for a while. This new version of men that even, let me make sure my mic is working because I'm rolling here. This new version of men that the studs are like, it's time to, get back in the sack with, they want the royal ride, man. It's something about us. It's got even the studs like, man, look, we got to see what's up. And those, look, man, some of y'all like chubby chicks anyway. So don't act like you can't take a chubby stud. But some of them studs are fit. They take care of themselves, right? And a lot of them have a little bit of personality because they can't just go off of their looks. Now, some of them could code switch, but they end up, look, all I'm saying is this. Y'all like wearing sweatpants and shit. We can wear sweatpants on the weekend. You just put your ass in a dress during the week. Let daddy show you how it's supposed to be. You know what's going on. I told you. It's the age of Aquarius, man. God's putting things back in order. I'm not talking about nobody, nothing. But y'all are the ones talking about this. And we just talking about nature. Okay? You're wanting some royal ride. That's what's going on. Don't be talking about all the women or y'all been dealing with these crazy women just as long as we have. No. We're not gonna let you get away with that. No, you want some dick. You want some old-fashioned dick. That's what you want. That's what you want, and that's what you're gonna get. Come on back to daddy. Come on back to daddy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I mean, like, the guy that you're interested in. We're not gonna go back to no childhood traumas and nothing like that. But you know what I mean? Come on back. You want to. Got a video coming out about that. I like hearing this kind of stuff. That's an untapped resource. They're just out here munching on carpet, man. Shit. They can put you onto some things as far as that goes if you do that, right? Which I definitely do. You know what I mean? But like, and look, she'll appreciate, the coochie eating you do, and you might be able to teach her some things because she ain't had no D in quite some time, if ever. We need to go ahead and put some more, there needs to be some more videos put out about this. We need to let this go on over, man. This is an untapped resource of women that we have not had in decades talking about coming back. We need not play this off, okay? I don't know if y'all ever had a stud before. Those women are, they're women in the bedroom. They're women in the bedroom. What are you talking about, man? They have nice bodies, man. Man, shoot, one or two. Look, I look, I'm for it. Come on back to men. We want you. We want you. Let's go back.
Showing up. You're not entitled to anyone.
These women think men are supposed to be noticing them, when in reality, men are free to do what they want.
Same. I've gone through that rabbit hole like a million times. I'm like, oh my God, I'm
You
fine.
need to
I'm
do
just gonna
that.
be alone forever. Like, I'm just gonna be that aunt that travels. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Instead of being so consumed by boys and dating.
Well, I don't know what I said that needed to be paused about, but yeah, man, you need to do that. You need to go on ahead and, go handle that business with that young lady. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. With studs, man, I had this one friend, and I used to call her like dude and bro all the time. And this chick looked at me and was like, I'm a woman. I'm so confused with them. Right? I just go off of the energy they project. So I start talking that way to them, and all of a sudden, they're reminding me that they're a woman. So what was I doing that was so outlandish that she had to remind me that she's a woman? I wasn't doing nothing but what they want us to do. I think what it is, I think some of them studs be finding us attractive, man. And if they find you attractive, they want you to treat them like a woman in a way, at least a little bit like a woman. But don't be over here. I'll be dapping you up. I don't care, man. You be like, yeah, I'm on the bros. I'm like, okay, then, bruh. All right, bruh. You know, yeah, especially if you don't never code switch, ever wear a dress, you're always wearing like sweats and stuff. Man, please. Ain't nobody looking at you. Ain't nobody looking at you. You gotta let me know you want to be looked at. That's all I'm saying. Don't be assuming. No. I'm not gonna try to figure out what's underneath them sweats or loose clothes. You better wear something tight so I can see you got a little bit something back there that you working with. You know, that's all I'm saying, man. Let's keep it going.
And crushes and trying so hard to find our person. We're just going to surrender. We're going to let go.
The only choice women have left is to give up because men aren't coming anytime soon.
Because they say you're going to find your person when you least expect it, when you're not looking. Okay, fine. We're done looking. My eyes are closed. I'm not looking anymore.
They'd finally admitted to losing the game.
I'm in my 30s, no kids, single. In my Chinese culture,
you're
I would
leftover.
be called a leftover.
Oh, yeah. That's what
Could
you are.
Please explain to me.
No kid, single in your 30s, something's wrong with you. See, look, man, y'all can only pull that off in your 20s. No, and here's the thing. It's good she don't have a kid, but her not having a kid in her 30s, she has to be crazy. She has to be crazy, man. Or she been going to handle their business, if you know what I mean, which still is crazy. Messy work, blood on their hands, man. I'm telling you.
The more they age.
I'm a soldier, and a lot of these women have more blood on their hands than I do. It's crazy. That's why their eyes are dead and they're soulless. If you start taking souls, that's what happens. It chips away at you.
The less of a chance they have to give birth. And it's a fact.
You are a bit frightened. You don't know what's happening. You feel invisible. You feel like you don't count for anything anymore. And I can't understand, and I don't know why that happens, but I felt invisible. I felt unseen. I felt unattractive. I felt unimportant, insignificant. And to be seen by your partner and say, I've got your back. Don't worry. We can do this together.
I know it's important for women. That's why y'all gotta act right. You guys smash that like button. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here making these videos, because it doesn't matter if I go long, they will not get picked up in the algorithm. So you guys bear with me. It's gotta be like 20 minutes tops, 25, definitely no longer than that. We'll be right back on here with another video. Smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. If you're not, drop a comment. Let's talk about this. You know what I'm saying? And share the live stream. I don't think I cuss too much, probably cuss a little bit, but still support my growth. Salute to the tribe. I'm your brother and I love you. And I'm out.